Hello students, we have discussed pulling a block down on rough inclined plane in two different conditions. In first condition, when inclination of the plane is more than repose angle. In that condition, block will slide itself without any external force. And second condition was when the inclination of plane is less than repose angle. In that condition, some external force is required to pull the block up. Today, we are going to discuss pulling up the block on inclined plane. Whatever be condition means whether inclination of plane is more than repose angle or less than repose angle. In both the conditions, some force is required. So let us understand how to pull a block up on rough inclined plane. Suppose inclination of the plane is theta, repose angle is theta c, force F is applied on the block at angle beta from the plane as shown in the diagram. Weight of the block is mg vertically downwards. Normal reaction R normal to the plane. Since block is being pulled up, frictional force will be opposite to the motion, means downwards parallel to the plane, Fs as shown in the diagram. Now let us divide different forces acting on the block parallel and perpendicular to the plane. External force F will have component F cos beta parallel to the plane upwards, F sin beta perpendicular to the plane. Weight mg will have component mg cos theta perpendicular to the plane downwards and mg sin theta parallel to the plane downwards. See the diagram carefully and try to understand different forces acting on the block and their components. Now students, let us balance forces parallel and perpendicular to the plane. The block is in state of limiting condition, means block is about to move. Then forces parallel to the plane and perpendicular to the plane are balanced. First, see forces acting parallel to the plane. Mg sin theta and Fs downwards parallel to the plane and F cos beta upwards parallel to the plane. In limiting condition, these forces are balanced, so we get equation number 1. Similarly, perpendicular to the plane, R plus F sin beta upwards and mg cos theta downwards. So these forces are balanced and we get equation number 2. By equation 2 we can write value of R as written in equation 3. We know that frictional force Fs is static frictional force. Fs is equal to mu s into R. Now put all the values in equation 1. We get f is equal to mg sin theta plus mu s mg cos theta upon cos beta plus mu s sin beta. I suppose you are understanding the calculation. You have to be a bit careful. We also know that mu is equal to tan theta s. Mu s coefficient of limiting friction and theta s is repose angle. So mu s is equal to tan theta s. So by putting values of mu s and making calculations, we finally reach to equation 4. This equation gives force required to pull the block up. Now it is interesting to know that what will be the minimum force required to pull the block up. See equation number 4 carefully. If you want F minimum, then denominator of the equation should be maximum, and maximum value of cos is 1 for angle 0 degree. Therefore beta minus theta s is equal to 0, which gives beta is equal to theta s. Means if angle beta is chosen such that it is equal to repose angle, in that condition force applied to pull the block up will be minimum. Now put value of cos theta in equation 4. We have just decided that for minimum force, value of cos should be 1. So by putting that value, we get minimum force required F is equal to mg sin theta plus theta s. So two important conditions we are getting here. First important condition is, for minimum force, angle between direction of force and plane, that is beta, should be equal to repose angle for given pair of block and plane, and if force is applied in such condition, then minimum force which can pull the block up is F is equal to mg sin theta plus theta s. I remind, here theta is inclination of the plane and theta s is repose angle. I hope students could understand. Keep studying. Be safe. Thank you, students.